I am a very stylish girl.
Hey everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Ask a Girl Who Can't Define Herself. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to answer 2 questions only because I think they might take a while to answer. Our first question comes from sapphirefire, and sapphirefire asks, quick question for you. Do you still feel like a girl who can't define herself? This is an amazing question, and one that is not really a quick question because I'm afraid it might actually take me a while to answer. I'll try for it to not take too long though. So this question really got me thinking, and at first I didn't really know. At first I figured, well, I guess not, because now I could say ask a girl who's a costume designer or ask a costume designer, right? But I don't know. I don't want my videos to be only focused on costumes. I mean, I want them to be focused on whatever it is you guys want to ask me. And, you know, I don't want to be limited to just a costume designer. I'm more than just a costume designer. I'm a girl. I'm an adult. I'm a Canadian. I'm a friend. And so much more. So I don't want to make you guys think that this is what I am and that's the only thing I am and that's all you can ask me questions about and nothing else. Because no, I'm so much more than that. So do I still consider myself a girl who can't define herself? Absolutely. There's too much out there that I don't even know about myself. And people are constantly changing, and I don't think anybody can ever really define themselves. And if they do, then they're kind of just putting themselves in a little box. So, yeah, I still consider myself a girl who can't define herself because, hey, most of the time, I'm as totally clueless as anyone else out there. So, yeah, no matter what happens, I think I'm always going to consider myself a girl who can't define herself. And I think it's neat that I'll actually admit that. Question number 2 actually comes from many viewers. I've gotten this question quite a lot from many different people, and pretty much all of them have asked to remain anonymous. So I have decided to name this one Anonymous Asks. I'm only 15, and already so many kids in my class are doing it. When do you think the right time to have your first kiss or lose your virginity is? Okay, now I don't know if your parents are going to want to be in the room for this question or not. Okay, a lot of you out there are probably going to disagree with me, but I really don't think that when you're 15 or 14 or 13 or 16 or 17 or I don't know about even 18, if you're adult enough or responsible enough or wise enough to take on something as huge a responsibility and as adult an action as doing it. I mean, heck, if you can't even say the word have sex, if you're still calling it doing it or putting it in, then I'm sorry, but you're not adult enough to handle the responsibility that comes with it. If you're not comfortable going to the pharmacy and purchasing condoms or birth control, then you're not adult enough to be doing the action that, you know, requires you to go to the pharmacy and pick up condoms or birth control. I mean, if you don't feel that you're adult enough to handle the results of having sex, like having a baby, then no, you're not adult enough to be having sex. And I understand, maybe a lot of the people in your class are doing it, and maybe you're having peer pressure to do it, or who knows what your reasons for wanting to do it are. Maybe you just seriously want attention. I don't know, I just think that it's not something you should be doing until you're adult enough to handle the responsibilities that come with it. Personally speaking, I had tons of opportunity to have sex when I was in high school, and no, I didn't do it. Why? Because I was responsible enough as a person to say to myself, you know what, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait until I'm at least in my 20s, at least out of high school, at least graduated from high school, and, you know, be an adult enough that I can talk about it openly with my parents and say, yeah, I'm doing it now. So yeah, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 21 and a half, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm freaking proud. So yeah, anybody out there who thinks, you know what, everybody else is doing it and I'm not sure if I should be doing it or not, you know what, Tribal Butterfly gives you her blessing to hold off until you're actually ready. And you'll know you're actually ready when it feels natural. If you have to, you know, get drunk or drugged up to do it, then it's not feeling natural. If you have to succumb to peer pressure to do it, it's not being natural. And I'm not saying, you know, you have to wait until you're married or, you know, because I think, yeah, sexual compatibility is just as important as spiritual and mental and just all that other compatibility. It's all important. So I'm not saying wait until you're married and, you know, it's your honeymoon. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying wait until you're an adult, a real adult, not just I think I'm an adult, I feel like I'm an adult, I'm a 15-year-old and I'm an adult. You are not an adult, sweetheart, because if I compare a 15-year-old to a 30-year-old, there's a huge gap in just education and experience and wisdom. And I'm not saying you're stupid as a 15-year-old, I'm just saying you are not an adult, you are not as prepared. I don't care what you've gone through in your life, 15 years is not enough to be responsible for another human life. And that's really the result that could very likely happen in having sex. So until you are responsible enough to care for that child on your own without mommy and daddy's help, I don't think you should be doing the action that could cause a child to be born. And that's just my opinion. All of you can disagree with me all you want, but I'm really not going to care. And my mind won't be changed. I really think everybody should wait until they're an actual adult. And I know I'm probably alone on that, but for those of you out there who agree with me, don't worry, that's my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna go now because my phone keeps ringing off the hook and it's interrupting my video making. So thanks a lot, you guys, and I hope to see you next week, even if you are 15-year-olds having sex. Okay, bye!
I am a very stylish girl.